Good morning everybody and once again welcome back in today's class. Today we are on the day number 22 and we are starting a new topic which is something different than the usual topics because this particular concept I can say is the heart of ServiceNow, or or if I say that it is something which every company want to improve, every company want to use, and it is not that much easy to understand this concept. Means there's a lot of confusion, a lot of if and buts in this concept. Also, important point is that this concept, more you understand fundamentally, is easy for you to be used in the practical life. Okay, so we are going to be discuss about a topic that is called CMDB. Okay, we are going to be discuss a topic called CMDB. CMDB. Total three topics we are going to be discuss: CMDB, assets, and CSDM. For the CMDB and asset, we will have some practical work like how to create, how to maintain, how to update. But CSDM, it will be a one-day topic and moreover very high level for you guys at point of time. The reason being because this concept is still in the evolving phase. ServiceNow doing upgrades, updates on this, and there are a lot of customers who are using this particular concept. Even though I work practically in this concept and we implemented the CSGM. Okay, so now what is CMDB? CMDB stands for the Configuration Management Database. Four words, three words we know: management we know, database we know. Let's combine this one. Okay, but we are not known that what is the meaning of the configuration, or we call this as a as CI, which means configuration item. Okay, which means configuration item. What is configuration item? Any idea? Have you heard this word earlier? Configuration item.
They are like hardwares.
Only hardwares.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
There
Just
are many for I've seen it previously. Yeah, so it's like they're like IT resources or something.
But what is CI? Hardware is an example. What is the meaning of a CI? Like my son says, "What are you drinking?" I said, "It's a tea." What is tea? I said, "It is something which we can take when we're a little tired to refresh our body Even though it's not a good, but still we take. No, that's fine. You're giving me type, you're giving me other words, but what is T? So what is CI?
Configuration.
Okay, hardware is the one thing. Okay, let me go to the definition. So any component which help you to provide your services to the customer.
Sorry, actually, is Anab not joining us today?
Anna will join. Maybe he's
Kind of
out
late.
yesterday. So let me give a call him again. Or maybe he's in thought that class will start at 6 o'clock, but we moved 15 minutes back. Or maybe he was out for a long weekend, maybe tired or something else.
Okay.
That's fine. Okay. So CI means any component which help or support to provide the services. Now, if I take a normal example, in our house, we have a lot of things. We have a table, chair, dining, bed, washing machine, microwave, gas stove. These all are the components which help us to make our life easy. They provide the services to us and we are using them. So where these all the configuration items are stored is called the configuration management database. Let me take you on the actual definition of CI. In ServiceNow. See. Any computer, device, software or service in the CMDB. You are saying, Eliza, that only hardware? No. Any device, any computer, any device, any software as well. Like you are using Microsoft Word to do your documentation work. It's not a CI. Yes, it is a CI because it helping us to provide the services, right? And every CI has some of the attributes. Like if I take example of Arnav, 5 feet 6 inch, a well-maintained guy, earning that much amount, living in this area, hobby is this, parents name is this, sister name is this, job profile is this, designation is this, company is this. These are the attributes of a user called earner. In the same manner, a CI also has the attribute. What are the attributes of a laptop? Laptop size, laptop color, RAM, hard disk, processor, motherboard, installed software, and many more. This is what? This is the attributes of a CI. Now the question comes, if this is a CI, then what is asset? What do you mean by the word asset? Tell me, what is the word or what is the meaning of the word asset? Alisa, what is asset? Come on, give me the answer. What is asset? Arnav. I said in the beginning, this particular topic is more on the fundamentals, functional, and less than on the technical part. Arnav, what is asset? Sahil, what is asset?
Asset is a something I think which can be owned by an individual, something tangible.
Okay. Now, if Microsoft is creating the softwares, will this not an asset for Microsoft? Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Office 65. Hmm?
The license will be an asset for them.
Then, but Arnav says something which is tangible, and these are the intangible, right? You cannot touch, you cannot feel.
Like collection of software and hardware data.
Then what is the difference between CI and asset?
What's the difference between what?
What is the difference between CI and the asset? If I take Sahil words, a collection of hardware and the software, then what is the difference between CI and asset?
CI is a value,
What value?
collecting some value.
What is asset?
Assets, software and hardware collecting.
No. These are the model categories for, I can say, for your CIs. So to clarify, to simplify this particular thing, asset is something which has a financial binding attached. Okay, now tell me, Arnav, Eliza and Sahil went on a trip. Okay, together. They all carry their iPhone and MacBook. Okay, you guys go and purchase, let's say, a water bottle, maybe some tissues, some snacks. Which is the asset for you? Is this laptop and the MacBook is asset for you, or the water bottle, tissues, or the snacks you purchase that is asset for you? Definitely, Atul. Laptop and iPhone. Why? Because those have the financial bindings which you can resell and get some money back. But once you drink the water, you cannot get it back. Once you eat the snacks, you cannot get it back. Once you use that tissues, you cannot get it back. I'm not saying that these are not the assets. These are, I can say these are also assets, but these are the consumable assets which you consume. So the major difference between CI and the asset is this. Asset is track the financial, contractual and inventory details of the hardware device as well as the non-assets. Your house, your building, your car, your bike, your jewelry are your assets. Are your assets because they have the financial binding. They have a life. You cannot drive a car which is older than 15 years because 15 years is a life. It's over now. You have to be scrap it. Clear? I want to clear this concept because when we see one more term or when we go for one another example, I want the answer for this one as well again. Clear, Sahil, Eliza, and Arnav? What is CI and what is asset? Any doubt, any question? Okay,
Not really.
good. Now the thing is that Atul, why we need CI and let's come to the CI. Why we need CI in our system? What is the need? What is the purpose? Now here this example and let me know your thoughts on that particular part. Okay, let's say Arnab went for a business trip and he stay in a
Can
home.
I?
Sorry,
So
good.
sorry. Yeah. Can I? So CI and assets, are they interrelated?
They are interrelated, yes.
Because you said configuration item doesn't necessarily have to do with hardware. It comprises of everything
Yes.
within, I think, an IT platform. But the definition you gave on asset, it said something only about hardware. So that's what is confusing.
So only not only basically not only has a hardware but has a financial bindings, financial
Okay.
tracks. I give you one example to understand this part. Do you have a car? Maybe not here
No,
in
no, I
your
don't.
hometown, in your
No,
home
no.
country.
Yeah.
Okay, that car, if that car is parked in your parking, see the example. If that car is parked in your parking,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
that is an asset for you, right?
Yes, it is.
But if that car is in the mechanic shop, then it is a CI for that particular person or even for you. Why?
Okay. Because
Because you are
okay.
using that car to provide the services to your life, to travel, to commute, you are using that car. So a CI can be an asset. See, the car is still same. The car is still on the Elizabeth Daniel name. The owner of
Yeah.
that car is still Elizabeth Daniel. Either it's standing in the parking or it's standing in the mechanic place or mechanic shop. The only thing is that when it is in a parking, you proudly say, hey, this is my car. I own this car. But when that car go to the mechanic shop, then it become a CI. You did not say that, hey, this is my asset. You say, boss, my car is not working properly. There is some issue in my car, right?
Yeah.
Because issue and now the second example which I was about to give, the same thing. Let's say Arnav went to a business trip and he stay in a hotel. And there's nothing to be hide that nowadays the hotels are so much digital technical formats specifically. They put a lot of new things which even I don't know a lot of part. So Arnab entered in the room. He finds something good, but he don't know that how to use or why it's not working properly. He don't know that what is that particular thing called. He called to the housekeeping and say, hey, I just check in this room, but this is not working. That housekeeping person says, sir, sorry to hear your feedback, but what is not working? Hey, something which is in the round shape has some kind of look like a fan is not working. Sir, I'm not getting it. Are you talking about the heater or are you talking about some stand fans or what? No, it's not a fan, but it's look like a fan only. Now see the problem because he don't know that what this concept called, what this product called. And this is what the CI is here. Whenever we raise any incident, change or problem, CI is the one thing which tell us that on which component we have an issue. Now let's go to the layman language. Okay, Arnab got married. He and his wife is staying at some other city because of his job commitments. Okay, he bring the new AC and ask mechanic to fit it. Mechanic came, AC has been fitted properly. Okay, it was going very well. He went to office in the morning and his wife called to the mechanic. Okay, and there's nothing I'm putting wrong here, just to give example. Okay, Anna's wife called to the mechanic or that particular shop person. Hey, you came 2 days back to fit something on in our house, but that something is not working. Madam, number one, what does that something mean? Something, what is that something? It's some like AC or fridge or cooler or oven or gas stove or fan or tube light. What's no. You remember that you came and there's a very weird noises coming in that something. Ma'am, but what does that something mean here? What is that something? Means until unless you will not tell or your partner's wife did not tell to mechanic that something means I am talking about air conditioner, mechanic will not understand that where is the issue actually. This is what the purpose of maintaining the CIs. If you come here and you see incident, great name. This is a configuration item. So if I put like this, these all are my configuration items. This server is my configuration item because this server helped me to provide the services. Now it can be virtual server, now it can be physical server, but it is a CI for me. Arnab says, Atul, you are in UK. I said, yes. Hey, I'm traveling to UK. Can you book a hotel room for me for the business trip for the 5 days? You have any references in your city? I can do that part. I call to one of my non-person and say, hey, my friend is coming. Can you book a hotel room? This is a virtual part, virtual support. Arnav, you're my best friend. Don't worry. I'll come for your pickup in Manchester or the London. Don't worry. I'll come for your pickup. This is a physical support, but I'm still a CI. Sorry, Arnav, I'm not well. I'm not able to come here. CI is not working. Right? So this is the place. This is the heart of any industry. We say I am able to implement ITSM for my customer if we are able to bring and implement the CMDB on that particular place. Then we say that yes, I am able to implement ITSM for my customer. For the next 2 days, approximately today and tomorrow's mainly, these are the concepts which you have to be understand. And CMDB is like a big sea. More you deep, more you dive. Okay. Now this is what the basic concepts. Let's come to the, yes, go ahead, please.
Is it like all CIs are, if I say all CIs are assets too, will I be wrong, or can there be CIs which are not assets?
Practically, if I say answer is yes, but if we talk about service now, then answer is no.
Okay.
We will have this concept that what CIs service now considered as an asset.
Okay.
Okay. Now, okay, tell me, let's say you purchase a new car. Okay. You go to the showroom, you pay the amount and you get the keys and you bring the car on the road. Now it is a CI or it is asset.
I think
The
based
car
on
is
what
the asset.
Sorry, Arnav, just a minute. Eliza, what you said?
The car is the asset, and maybe the brakes, the brake pad, all the gear, the horn, all those things are the CI. The car.
But complete car is but complete car is asset, right?
Yeah,
CI.
but the complete car is the assets.
So it is a CI or asset. Still, I'm confused.
No, so the car is the assets, in my
Mm-hmm.
opinion, and the brakes, the brake pad, the horn, the chair, all those things that
Are
are like the
yeah. Okay.
CIs of the car. So
Okay.
just like maybe service now is an asset and incidents, sorry, all the other little things that make it up are like the CIs.
Okay. Got it.
I think it's a CI because it's working, and based on what you explained before, if it's in your parking, it's an asset. But if it's out on the road, if it's working, it's considered as a CI. That's what I understood.
So it means it is clear that till the time this car was in the showroom, it was a CI only. As soon as you purchase it, it become asset for you and CI as well. So ServiceNow use a fundamental here which says that hardware considered as an asset. So give me some time. I'll come to this concept little later because
Mhm.
before that we have to understand one more concept here. Okay,
Okay.
let's say you three went to a furniture showroom, a very big furniture showroom. That showroom has table, chair, office table, kitchen table, kitchen chair, bed, sofa, dining, small tables for serving purpose, side tables, garden chairs, kids table, kids mattresses. Now, if I say, okay, guys, oh my God, this is a very big showroom. I want to purchase something for my kid. Atul, go to the kids section. It means we have to be classify these items in a category. If you want to purchase something for the dining room, go to this particular section where you will find only dining related furniture. If you want to purchase something for the bedroom, go to this section. You will find all the stuff related to bedroom, side tables, bed, wardrobes, and all the things. If you want to find out something for the this is a office related furniture, then go to this section. Why we have these sections? So that for the company, easy to maintain, easy to store, and for the customer, easy to search, right? In the same manner, in the IT industry, we have a lot of components. I give you an example. I have a Wi-Fi router. I have some old router as well. Okay. Then I have a speaker, external speaker. I have a laptop. I have a desktop. I have a keyboard, mouse, headsets, camera, Bluetooth camera, sorry, external camera. Then I have few components related to my laptop, Bluetooth point, chargers, adapters are there. Now my wife says, "Hey, you are making so much mess on your desk. Please make it simplified, make it clean." What I will do, I will keep Wi-Fi routers in a one box. I'll keep all the speakers, external speakers, small speaker, big speaker in a one place. I'll put all the headsets in a one place, all the charger in a one place, all the laptops in a one place. And I'll put the sticky note, Wi-Fi stuff, speaker stuff, headset stuff, charger stuff, and laptops. So that I can easily maintain, easily record, easily see that what's the stuff I keep it at what place. This is what ServiceNow says here. ServiceNow says we have a n number of items which help me to provide the services. Router, networks, your switches, your servers, your database. And if I go more in the database, I have a MySQL, SQL Server, MongoDBs. If I go to servers, I have a Linux server, Windows server, UX servers, X servers. Multiple servers are there. So ServiceNow classify this as a classes. ServiceNow says you cannot remember everything. Let's make this as a class. Remember the example of the furniture. Now these are the classes. If you want to go for the bedroom furniture, this is the bedroom class. If you want to go for the kids section, this is a kids class, where you will find only and only stuff related to that particular concept only. So now if I come here and show you something amazing, search for the CI class manager. And in the other one, I'll open the tables. This one. Let me come on this, then I'll go to this particular part. In the table, like we have a task table. Now there must be a table, right? So CMDB and percentage. This configuration item. This is the core table because it get extended from the base configuration table. Let me show you this table as well. This is the base table, CMDB, and CMDB underscore CI is the core table. So like we have a task table, now we have a CMDB table. Only CMDB is a base and CMDB CI table is the core table. Now if I go back, you want to know that how many tables we have in ServiceNow. We have 1200 tables only and only for the CMDB. And if you see that all these tables are extended from the other tables. And these are nothing. These are the classes. CMDB underscore CI. See. Sorry, I guess that was a little bit more. So 1000 tables are there, which are classes table, I can say. So don't be surprised. What this classes means, now I'll show you in the little bit graphical format. These are the classes. Computer is a class. Air conditioner is a class, server is a class, database is a class, router is a class, switch is a class. I still remember when I was very in the young age, 15, 16 years or 14, 15 years, I usually go to my father's office. He's retired from the government job. And in his office, the computer was newly introduced. So they have a separate room for the computer, which was fully air conditioned. You have to take out your shoes outside and then you can go. And I go there and just see that how this computer look like. And if I get some chance, I play the game as well. To run that computer room, they have 5 or 7 ACs installed. And that time it was very big deal that, oh my God, you have 7 ACs. Desktop, old black screen desktops. How this air condition has been mapped or maintained, we have a separate class here. So now if I show you that computer room AC, personal computer and the computer peripheral. These are the 5 different classes. Personal computer is like your desktops. Computers are talking about a laptop specifically. Computer room. How many computer rooms we have in a building? If I say guys are working in a company, okay, it's a very big company. 3, 4, 5 towers they have, 10 floors they have. If you get a chance, visit those floors and you will see that almost on every floor there is a room which is called the hub room or the network or the server room, where nobody is allowed to go inside. Only authorized persons are allowed to go. How they are maintaining it in the system, which is the way. Now if I show you the server, see, server is the parent class and these many type of servers are the child. I'm sure many of us even did not hear about these type of servers, CIM server, OPS server, ISS server. I don't know. Truly, I don't know what type of server these are. Database. See, cloud database, Mongo, MySQL, Oracle, database catalog, database instance, cloud computing database, and clusters. So ServiceNow say that these are the hierarchy. Now I'll show you about the hierarchy, which question you put. Computer, and let's open this. So computer is a part of the hardware. So hardware is a model category. Again, model is the two, hardware and the software, but here they consider mainly the software. Let's see, do we have anything on the software as well? Yes, we have. So in the software we have these things: application software, desktop software, resource software, and there is a part of the software as a model.
And Atul, all of these are provided out of box only, right?
Yes, correct. So now we can imagine that how big the data model they're using to maintain and providing everything to out of the box. 1,000 table is not a small deal.
Oh yeah, not at all.
Right? And if you read about 1,000 table, I'm sure that none of us having idea more than 10 or 15 tables, which is known to us.
Right.
So now if I come here for the computer, in the computer, we have these many subclasses. Right? Now if I say personal computer, see, configuration item, under that we have hardware, under that we have a computer, under that we have a personal computer. And what is the table name? is PC hardware. PC hardware. What are the attributes it has? It has 107 attributes. How many it's derived? Derived means how many it has get from the previous class, from the parent. All he got from the parent only. Identification rule. How you will identify. So we will not go in this much depth because for the admin we have to just understand that what is CMDB. Identification rule, reconcile rule are the things which is required when you go a deep dive of the CMDB completely. Maybe some other course, or when you go for the discovery or item perspective, then you need to be understand. Basically, identification rule is used when we do the discovery. When we are finding our components on the network. Let's not go much in depth. Reconcile. If Arnav brings some data to me, Eliza brings some data to me, how I'll make sure that it is not a duplicate one. So we have to be define some parameters. This is what the reconciliation. In the banking sector, in the last month of the financial year, they do the reconcile. Just to make sure that the balance must be tally. Then the relationship. It is important. This is concept we will discuss in depth tomorrow. Okay. And this is the CI list, that how many CI we have. As of now, we don't have any CI here. Now, these are the basics has been clear. Let's take you on the practical part. Come here and search for the computer. Okay. Under the base item, click on the computers. And we are going to be create a new computer CI. We are going to be create a new CI because ServiceNow said before, or ServiceNow said it is a best practice. Don't create an asset first, specifically for the hardware cases. Create a CI first, and I will create the asset for the same CI as per my defined rule. So like you can see the asset option here. Let's say if I have a server. Server. We have an asset here. But if I go to some other class, TP2, it don't have any asset. So how it is becoming that you will see that why Atul, why only few tables are showing here, not every table has an asset, because this is what the service now defined in the background. How this thing work we will see, but not today, tomorrow. Now we will see this computer. What is my computer name? LNG batch 30. Tag, I want to put a tag on my computer 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Who is the manufacturer? Manufacturer is Apple. Okay. What is the serial number of my computer? This. What is the model ID? Apple MacBook Air. Okay. If you want to put the OS domain, operating system. So these are the attributes. And I'm telling you one more thing. Don't think that only these attributes are available on this table. No. There are more attributes available on this particular table. If I go back here, let me duplicate this. Right click, configure all. Not this one, sorry. Because this don't configure and form design. Or we can go to table as well, sorry, my bad. So these many fields are available. See, more than 100 fields available on this particular table. Now what we'll do, we will click on the save. And now we have to wait for some time that my asset record generate automatically. My asset record generate automatically. Why automatically? How automatically? That we will discuss. There are some rules, there are some scripting which run in the background. Maybe I'm not sure to share a lot of thoughts about the CMDB, but this is what the basic point which I always share in my training, that how these assets get created. It takes little time because a job run in the background. Okay. Now if I show you, oh, it will take time. So if I show you something here and search for the business rule. And open this in the other tab. Let me close everything else. Not required. There is a business rule which create the asset. Asset C is anything called create asset. Check asset and CI create asset on insert. Yes. See. This is the code which run and create the asset for my CI. See, still I'm waiting for this one. It take little time to be get created. But let's see from where this logic is becoming. This logic is coming from this particular part. This. Atul, come on. Yeah. 7-line code. No. This 7-line code has a one thing which is important. Is something this. Asset and CI and the sync property. I'm not able to alt or what the shortcut key. There's a shortcut key to open this. So there is a rule run in the background which read all this information, name, tag, serial number, model, and manufacturer. And on the basis of that, it create an asset for my CI. Let me open the others, which is already built up. It's taking some time. Okay, and now let me add a asset information. And don't Get confused. That's fine. Which manufacturer we have? We need asset tag. We need serial number. We need the model ID. Let's remove this. Let's remove this. Bring this here and see. See, we have the assets for this. So something similar, we are waiting for our asset to be get created. Sometime it really take time actually. Not sure why. Something first time I'm running or what. So if you see here that this is a computer, any IBM, they have an asset tag like this. They have a manufacturer like this. They have a serial number like this. They have model ID like this. So with the combination of asset tag and model ID, the asset get created. And this is created because in the background, this business will run. Sync. Let me see something else as well. This is the one which run actually create asset, and there's a one more which run for the synchronization. Create asset, generate asset, not this one. Sync CI, not this one. Sync CI asset. I'm waiting if that get created, that will be more good for us to move forward. Come on, it's taking so much time. Practically should not. Let's create a new computer. Okay. Come here. LNG and 1 2 3 4 5 6 serial number NG this Lenovo model ID Lenovo TD this. Okay, and submit. And if I come here and search LNG, I'm waiting for these to be get created. Generally, it did not take this much time actually. Okay, now what next here? Let me come back on my this one. It will get created, don't worry. Now for this CI, I have an asset as well. Okay. Now tell me one thing. If Arnav purchase a car and that car is standing in the parking and that car color is red. If that car standing in the mechanic shop, will the color of the car will get changed? No, right? It will be still red. Until you specifically ask them or ask him to change the color. But it will be always red. It means there are few attributes which are common. Basic example, Arnav, when Arnav was bachelor, he was just parents call he's my son. But now he get married. His in-laws says that he's our son. Is this change the identity of Arnav? Arnav is still the same. Arnav is still behaving the same, still eating the same, still working the same manner. So the concept is that the parameters are common between CI and the asset, but there are few parameters which are different. The car which is standing in the parking, it's belong to Arnav. Even though a car is still a car is available or the standing in the garage, it is still belong to Arnav only. Owner did not get changed. Either it starts standing in the parking or it's standing in the mechanic place. Why it's saying this much time? Yeah, hate it. Okay, come. So now if I open this asset, this is asset and this is on the table ALM hardware. This is CI on the table CMDB CI. Don't get confused. Asset and CI both stored in the different tables, not in the same table. So don't get confused. Now, if I change the assign to, Armando Pepic and see who is the assigned to Annie. I'll click on the save. Now, if you go in the asset, this get changed. How this get changed? I click managed by here. Oh, it's a single name. Okay. Ellie Bettner. Save. Come here. Okay, they don't have this field on the form. Let me show you that, because this is the thought for today. Managed by, on by, और क्या होता है managed by, on by, supported group. And bring on the top and save. And now you can see if I put on by Abraham Lincoln and save, come here. How these things are working. Now maybe you have a question, Atul, come on, why are you making us a fool? Same product, right? Same component. Car is car. Either you see from the front side, either see in the back side. It is still called as a car. That's fine. But how this data is getting updated? That is my question. How this data get updated? So this is thought for you for today. Tomorrow we will see that what is working in the background which making these things possible. Even though you are not a technical guy, you don't need to understand that part, but still very interesting concept we are going to be discussed tomorrow. So we will see the CI and asset mappings, field level mapping, state level mapping, status level mapping, and the relationship part. Clear everybody? Any doubt, any question? Any clarification? Arnav, Eliza, Sahil.
All clear. No.
Yeah, no
And
question.
all clear and all confusing as well.
Yeah.
Okay. So to clarify these things, definitely you have to be read a lot. Read the concepts on the ServiceNow community or maybe in the Now Learning, the basics of CMDB. Because as I said that I can give you very high level. I cannot take you the more deep and deep and deep and deep. So this is the basics we need to be understand here, and then we can move it forward. So now let me stop the recording and we'll take a quick attendance now.